Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing one of the most underutilized training sessions for improving your power on the bike, which is the tempo ride. So without further ado, let's get to it. Hi Coco, how you doing? Now the importance of the tempo ride is to be able to hold power at sub-threshold levels. That way you can clear out the lactate, but hold a significant amount of power. Now today we're gonna be doing that by hopping into a Zwift race. Now, I hear you saying, Cody, you can't do a Zwift race and not...
Cody, you can't do a Zwift race.
Exactly, that's what he's telling me. Cody, you can't do a Zwift race and not hold and continue to hold steady power. Because that doesn't happen in Zwift races. And Grammy's right. And like I said, Grammy is right. You can't hold a steady power in a Zwift race because everybody's all over the map. Everybody's attacking, everybody's pushing up the hills, everybody's going slow. But what we're gonna be doing is we're hopping into a chase race with dedicated power zones. So I'm gonna hop into the B group, 3.2 to 4.0 watts per kilogram, which is right smack dab in the middle of the zone I'm trying to hold, which is like 3.6. And by doing that, the team will work together. We'll be working towards that goal of catching the groups in front of us. And that's how I'm gonna be able to hold steady power the entire Zwift race. So let's get after it. We're about halfway through the race, holding about 250 watts. Heart rate's about 165. Feeling pretty good. Now, the reason I really like this workout is because it forces you to hold a high proportion of your aerobic power profile. Now, this forces your body to become way more fuel efficient using more fat as opposed to carbohydrates without going over threshold, which forces you into those carbohydrate burning zones. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, well, polarized training is better, having super high VO2 max intervals and having low base building intervals. But with a race that's going to be 6 hours long, having that in-between zone, the ability to push really high power at sub-threshold levels and filter out all of the byproducts that make us tired and lower our performance is gonna be critical. So, with that being said, guys, I love this style of workout. Today's ride was 41 minutes. It was at 252 watts of power, and it was a great workout. And so it's a really great cap to the end of this week. and I've got one more week of solid training in before I take a bit of a deload, and the family goes down to Las Vegas to celebrate a graduation and visit some of the parks down there. So with that being said, guys, that is it for today. Thank you all for joining me. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join in on the journey as I pursue the death ride in under 6 hours. Y'all have a good one.